Hi everyone. Heptabase provided us a little Christmas present by their current update, and in this video I'm going to quickly show you their newly designed right sidebar and a new card type for our highlights. So when we go into our card library, we can now toggle on and off to see all our highlights as highlight cards. And the way the Heptabase team implemented that is that each highlight has become a separate card. So if we made, for example, 20 highlights in one PDF, then we get 20 highlight cards out of that. And as these highlights are now cards, we can do all things that we can do with our notes as well. So if we go into a highlight card, we can add, for example, tags, as we can also do for our notes. Or we can add a note to this card. And we can also relate to other cards by pressing Add. So this feature is already really helpful. And additionally, in the Discord channel, it was asked whether we can merge all highlights from one source into a single card. And Alan Chan, the founder of Heptabase, answered that it will be possible in the future. And that will be an important addition as well, because I'm currently not sure if I want to, for example, take all my more than 1000 highlights and do that in the future as well. So maybe it would be easier to tag whole articles and organize it that way. And that will be possible in the future as well. However, if we want to add an action to a group of cards to be more efficient, we can select a whole number of these highlight cards. And for example, add a tag to all these cards, or add them to a whiteboard, or even open them up all simultaneously, and then we can go through all these highlights one after the other. So here you see the first highlight, and then I can go to the second and then go to the next one, and I could add a note, add a tag to all these highlights one after the other. And this is already really helpful. And what you can see here on the right is the newly designed right sidebar. And we'll have a deeper look into the right sidebar now. So if we now go to a whiteboard, we can open up the right sidebar here. And we can now open up all kinds of cards in the right sidebar. So here we have a normal note. We have a PDF card, we have a journal card, we have the new highlight card, and we can also open up websites in the right side panel. We can also drag and drop and change the order of everything. Here in the upper right corner, we can click on expand all, so we can see all of our different cards enlarge, and then we can also fold all of them, or lastly, we can also close all of these cards on the right sidebar. And this will all be really helpful, that we can now easily switch between these cards when we are working on our whiteboard. If we open up one of the cards in the right sidebar, for example, this highlight card, and we think this is helpful in gaining a deeper understanding on the topic we care about, then we can simply hit the whiteboard button here, and the highlight will be added to the whiteboard. Additionally, we can now also use the right sidebar when we open up cards. So now we can search for all kinds of cards in the right sidebar and open websites, which will be really helpful when we want to concentrate on a single card and not on a whiteboard. And that's a feature I was missing a lot until now. Because sometimes you really want to concentrate on a single card and look through all your highlights or all related cards, and that's now possible. And the same is true for journal entries, where we can now also search for all our cards or websites. So that's it for today. I hope you also enjoyed these updates, and see you next time.